What's going on YouTube? I know it's been a while and just been kind of busy and not too much tractor stuff going on, but as I'm now going to be saying, welcome back to the Shifting Gears YouTube channel. I kind of came up with that name today. I figured it'd be kind of cool. I'm all about the manual transmission life, and I figured, what the hell, we're always kind of changing shit up here on the YouTube channel, so let's call it the Shifting Gears YouTube channel. So welcome back to the Shifting Gears YouTube channel, everybody. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the second 19.9 and what's going on with her right now. I do finally have her back home, and it's so far it's looking pretty good for this old girl. I have the hood open because I'm charging the battery because it still doesn't charge, which I'll probably take care of during the winter, hopefully before next plow day. But here she is. She's just sitting here in all of her glorious glory. Dirty as hell right now. So old dirty girl just got back from a tractor show at the Fowlerville Fairgrounds in Fowlerville, Michigan. That was fun. Had a good time. Drove this thing around a lot. So I think I mentioned back in a video that I was going to be having to do some work to this thing because it wasn't taking any RPM. You know, it just kind of acted like it was either starving for fuel or getting too much fuel, or wasn't really sure. So what ended up happening is we started off with just little stuff, like we changed out the spark plugs, put some semi-better wires on it. I stole them off the 18 horse Onan that I blew up last year. But they're in better shape than the ones that were on there, but I'm probably going to order some of the TaylorMade spark plug wires and replace it with that. So that didn't make no difference. New plugs also didn't make a difference. So you guys also may have heard that I was going to be purchasing an iSafe Tractors replacement carburetor for B48G and P-Series engines. Well, I did, and unfortunately, that didn't help. But it did seem to clear up the idle, which is fantastic. So, still rocking the iSafe Tractors carburetor. I highly recommend it for anyone with Onan B48G and the P-Series, and it might work with some of the other B-Series, like I think the B43G might take the same style carburetor or the same carburetor, but I'm not exactly sure. Never owned one of those B-Series engines, so can't tell you for sure. I'll go ahead and I'm going to open up the door. I am going to be doing the startup so you guys can hear it. But it wasn't the carburetor, but still ended up keeping it on there just for shits and giggles, because the old carburetor, the float, did seem to be acting a little funny. So that carburetor probably did need rebuilt, but it ended up being that I don't know if I did it or whatnot, because I did have to remove the or I don't remember. Anyways, when I installed the electric fuel pump, there's a possibility that we may not have forgotten to put the condenser back on, or it didn't have one. But when we were inspecting, I kind of took a second and just kind of listened to it for myself, because I'll be honest with you, I did have my dad playing around with this while I was taking on a full week at work. I was pretty slammed that week, or the week we were working on it. So my dad was just kind of screwing around with it, seeing if he can get it taken care of while I was at work. And, well, he couldn't figure it out, so I went over there, had it diagnosed in 5 minutes. The condenser was gone. I thought the condenser was bad, but I didn't realize it was gone until I went and actually looked at it, and it was gone. So that's where the blown up 18 horse came into play, stole the condenser off of that, and now it's working fine. So this engine is doing it really, really good now, running really well, a lot more responsive than it used to be. Because you know how like small engines, when you kind of first start them up, they're kind of not very responsive just because they're cold and they don't want to be revved up. Well, that's how this was acting no matter what. Cold, warm, no matter what. And now it's perfectly fine. So I guess I can attribute that to the condenser being missing. And how it was running good the whole time, I have no clue. But it's running great now. Adjusted the valves. And before PA Plow Day, this got a new drive belt, which I think I may have mentioned I mentioned this stuff in another video, but I'm going to do it again. It got a new drive belt. It got a genuine Onan oil filter, which I still have 2 over there, ready to go. It's got a genuine Onan oil filter. It got a set of 23, 10, 5, 12 Firestone flotations, which I love. I haven't really had the chance to actually put them completely to work yet, but this old girl is gonna be mowing this year, so we'll be trying these out, see if they get stuck a lot or not. But so far they seem to be working all right. I did take it out in my yard, and my yard's a little soupy, and it didn't seem to slow it down one bit, so I think we're good to go. Got the wheel weights on that this tractor came with. I purchased a 3-point hitch off a guy on Facebook, and which is perfect because it's the long-handled black 3-point hitch, which is perfect because it had one of those. Oh, it's behind all the service stuff for the John Deere, but there they are. One of those 10-inch plows. I don't remember exactly which one I had on there, but it had one of those 10-inch plows, and I was so pissed, man. I couldn't get the old girl out into the field because I just had it sitting there warming up, and then she just went to running like crap at high RPM and backfired real bad a couple times. So yeah, that old girl went back into the trailer. So, but she's gonna be mowing this year, and quick little update here on the mower deck. As you can see, I kind of went to town on this thing yesterday with a putty knife because, man, there was a lot of crap caked onto this thing from last year. And it looks like right here, somewhere in here, maybe right here, there's original paint. So this tractor is definitely in very nice shape. I didn't get all of it, but I got a lot of the heavy stuff here. So you can definitely probably take the putty knife to it a little bit more now that the blades are off, getting sharpened. I took them up to my local Deere dealership, and they're sharpening them up right now, and you know, they'll balance them and everything. Is that a hole? Nope, that's a hole, but it's not a rust hole. So, not sure exactly what that's for, but it's there for something, and it looks factory. It's not a rust hole. So, there's still some dirt up here that I need to get, but I need to pressure wash it, and unfortunately, something happened to my pressure washer. I think the nozzle is either jammed up or something like that, because now my nozzle ain't working correctly. So, but this is my pressure washer. It's just a Snap-on 1650, but I think I might be looking to upgrade to a 2,000 gallon here, or 2,000 psi here soon. So, but yeah, that's currently the status of the 19.9. I did pick up a grease gun, which is sitting over there on the Kubota, so I can grease the decks and everything like that. Picked up some stuff to service the John Deere. Got an engine oil filter and a tranny filter, so that way I can get this thing serviced up and maybe listed for sale. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided. I'll probably keep it for the season, depending on how the service makes the trans feel and everything like that. If the trans is good, then I'll probably let it go a little bit later in the season. But if it's not, then I'm gonna have to hold on to it and probably rebuild the pump or something. But I got fresh low viscosity high guard right there, a fresh jug of Rotella T4, which is the 15W40. I think I have some up there too, but I figured I'd get more. Engine oil filter, hydraulic filter, and we'll be good to go with this one. Old Kubota. I think I either blew up the radiator or had a line pop off, because if we take a look here, I'm gonna have to go around here, go around to this side, pop this off. If you can see that there, but you can't, but there was no coolant in the system. So I was out mowing with this last week before Hudson Mills. I think it was like the day before I left. I took this thing out to try and do some mowing with it because I was mowing with this and kept getting stuck with it. And goddamn rear end's way too light in that thing. I need wheel weights or something. But out mowing with this, so got stuck and just kind of gave up, brought it back in, and tried mowing with this. And I was mowing out by one of the trees, and all of a sudden I heard a little pop, and then I spewed coolant everywhere, so I immediately backed up, shut it down, and let it cool off. Because there was no way in hell I was going to blow up that engine overheating it. So, yeah, that's the Kubota and the Deere. Kubota is, I can move it probably a few feet before it overheats, but I'm not going to try it. So it won't be getting started in this video, but the other couple will. I do want to show you how the 19.9 runs, so let's go ahead and turn off the charger. I'll leave it unplugged, or I'll leave it plugged in because it's just going to get turned right back on once I'm done. Oh yeah, I did electric fuel pump on this one too, and it does seem to be working really well. It still seems to be starting it a little bit hard, so I think I need to replace the fuel line from the fuel pump back, just because there might be getting some air in there somehow, but I'm not sure. That's the only thing I can think of, because it's brand new its carburetor is brand new, so. I don't know, sometimes it starts hard, other times it's fine, so let's see what she does this time. There we go. I mean, like I said, sometimes it'll start hard, but most of the time it starts like that. And then that idle does clear up quite a bit when it's warmed up, so. Like I said, she did cool off a little bit, so she's a little cold. But like I said, that does, that idle will clear up quite a bit when it's warm. Very happy with it. Very, very happy with the B48G on this thing. There we go. Back on 2 amp charge. So yeah, this old girl is pretty much almost ready to mow. Just gonna finish up servicing the mower deck, which she should be ready here in a couple days. And we'll be cutting grass with this old girl this year. I'm definitely stoked. Definitely stoked. This old girl is all set and ready to go. She's on non-ethanol gas. Got some fresh 15W40 oil in her, and she's ready to go. This one here, this whole 19.9 is doing good. The engine does seem to be clearing up quite nicely. I picked up a bottle of Lucas oil additive, so I might, maybe I'll change the oil again in this one and put some Lucas in it. So, but we'll do a startup on her real quick. This one's still doing good, charging the battery. Shifting through all the gears. Got the discs on there working good. Got the engine running good. Yeah, this engine does seem to be clearing up quite nicely. Just kind of... I ran her quite a bit this weekend at Hudson Mills, so giving this thing a good opportunity just to clear that carburetor out nice and good. So, like I said, I'll probably do an oil change in this thing, and just so I can get some Lucas in her. Just because, you know, why not? Maybe I'll do it to that one too, or maybe I'll just kind of pour some Lucas right in with it, just because why not? You know, little extra protection can't hurt on these old engines, especially with that one there being the second 19.9 being such low hours. I definitely want to make sure that engine runs for a lifetime. So someone out there is just going full send on their bike. So yeah, that's the deal with this. I've got my 48-inch mower deck back here, just kind of chilling, and that one might find its way onto this. Oh God. Camera. That one might find its way onto this 19.9 here this summer. Maybe we'll mow grass with it. So I'll probably have to go to town on it with the putty knife again, and obviously pull the blades off, sharpen it, grease it and stuff like that, because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think the deck on this tractor has been greased since Rooney did it about, what? Let's see, when did I pick this tractor up? It was 2015, I think, and God, they are going full send on that freaking little bike out there. I wouldn't mind having me one of them little Honda Groms. But, so yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think the blades and stuff like that have been sharpened ever since Rooney had it. Oh, God, I think it was 2015, so almost 4 years ago. But the problem is this tractor hasn't hardly made it through any summers without having problems, so I got faith in her, though, this year. I think, knock on wood, I think she's okay. I think she's good now. And plus, it'll be good for this engine. This engine definitely needs to work some more. This whole N52M, I think, is just dying to get some work done. So, but we'll go ahead and start the 330 for you. It's somewhat warm. I just ran it, I think, about a half hour ago. Not very long, but I did run it. Make sure the hydro is in neutral. Glow plug it, and look at that. I need to loosen up that return cable or put a new one on it or something like that, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to pull. So yeah, this one hopefully should be ready to go soon. I'm hoping the fresh fluid and filter on the transaxle will take care of the problems I'm having. It'll be cool to get the mower deck on this girl and start mowing with her. I got the original tires off of the 19.9 I could throw on that hole there, so either that or maybe at some point over the summer I'll just replace those with Ags and just rock this one on stock stance for now, so I can give these tires back to my dad, because these are his old pulling tires that I've been borrowing for the time being, just to make the 19.9 look good. Plus, these are the only Ags I really had for plow day, because that one there has its own set, and that's pretty much, I think, where it's going to stay. So probably won't look as good, but at the same time, I would definitely love to mow some grass with this girl and definitely get that engine up and working hard. So I think the only other really plans I have for this one is I got to get some LED lights back in her, or get some lights back in her. So we'll be going to LEDs. So superbrightleds.com will definitely have what I'm looking for. And then you also notice the Suburban 10 and the SS16 here, the Suburban 10. I changed out the grill at it actually at the tractor show. So I got to go back over to my dad's place, and we're going to change out the headlight bezel to the correct one, because the grill came off of a pull start Suburban 10 without headlights, so I got to put my headlight panel back in with my lights and then hook it back up. And then the SS16, I got to adjust the valves and see what gaskets need to be replaced so that I can kind of prolong the life of that engine. So that's pretty much, I think that's pretty much all we've got going on around here. I'll definitely have some video of another tractor coming up soon. It's one I already have. I did tease it in the video of the second 19.9. We were working on it, but we're definitely going to be doing some videos with it. Then I want to show you my dad's, I think it's like a 78 or 79 Sears GT14 with the Vari-Drive in it and an OH 140 Tecumseh on it. Nice tractors, in very nice shape. Never got the chance to put that on film, but I think this weekend that might change, and maybe I'll take some video of my Hydra-Track 12 one over there, because I've mentioned it, but I've never put videos out about it. So, so yeah, that's pretty much all that's really been going on around here. Clean up the shop a little bit. That freezer's gonna go. That cabinet's gonna go, and then I gotta clean up my area a little bit. So, thank you guys for watching the Shifting Gears YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed. Take care and have a great day.